Hey everybody, welcome to Epic Conversions, my channel for tutorials on the miniature and wargaming hobby, with a focus on making your models stand out with unique conversions. I've been a gaming enthusiast for the better part of 25 years, and I dabble in art as well. My next project is a Sons of Medusa Iron Hands successor chapter. In true form, I want to emphasize the nature of that combat engineer siege company vibe, so there will be some heavily converted vehicles and some extensive work on the bases and the models to show the harsh war-torn battlefields that they're going to find themselves dug into. So today's tutorial is a quick and cost-effective way to make razor wire and barbed wire. I'm going to need lots of it for the bases of the models and any of the terrain pieces that I make for them. So let's release that inner mechanicus and get started. So for materials, all you really need is some small, thin wire, probably gauge 34 is a good size, or any other small wire that you can easily bend with your hands and fingers. If it's too thick, you're going to have trouble working with it, so just find one that's thin enough to bend with your fingers. You also need a pair of pliers with wire cutters or a pair of wire cutters. For razor wire, you'll need a mesh sheet that's used for embroidery. You can get those from the craft store, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, any of those kinds of places for about $1. So the first step, we're going to take a length of wire and pull it out. You need double the length of the wire because we're going to fold it in half. Once that's folded in half, twist the end together and cut another length of wire slightly longer than that. So starting at the beginning of the wire, wrap one end of the new wire around the double strand and wrap it tightly. Then make a loop, and about an inch later, wrap it around 4 or 5 times tightly so that it doesn't move, and then alternate another loop 1 more inch, and keep doing that the length of the wire until you run out. The next step, we're going to cut the loops out all the way down the wire, and now it'll have those traditional barbs from barbed wire. Next, grab one end and at the other end twist it until it's a nice twisted shape. If you have a pin vise drill, that can make things really easy. If not, just do your best with your hands. You just want to twist it together a little bit. Next, we want to get that traditional loop structure from the barbed wire. So take a pen or a pencil, the thicker the better, especially if you're using Primaris Marines or something that has a bigger body like that, and just loop it around that so you get that loop shape. And that's it for barbed wire. For razor wire, it's kind of the same process. We're going to cut out a length of the embroidery mesh, and you want to leave it so that it's like a little ladder, so you got one strip with barbs on both sides. You're going to cut a length of wire the same length as that. Tie the end of the wire around the end of the mesh, and then wrap that wire around the mesh all the way down the line, trying to alternate it between the barbs of the mesh. Every once in a while you'll probably want to do a loop or two to kind of secure it so that it stays in place as you work with it. Keep doing that all the way down. When you finish with that, we just need to twist it just like we did with barbed wire. So just grab one end and then twist with the other. This will help make the barbs at uneven intervals. Finally, you just need to loop it around a pencil or a pen to get that traditional barbed wire shape, or in this case razor wire shape. And that's it. You're finished.